Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Uh, this is S10 only talk. If you don't like S10s, I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Well, at least till this video's over. um, so when I brought the little red one in here, you know, uh, had a few comments. Now, it put a big block in it. All right. That's not my style. You know, I mean, if I was building a race truck or something like that, yeah, oh yeah, I'd be all over it. If nothing else, a 350, right? Stick that in there and get her done. But I'm one of them people, man. How much power can we get? You know what I'm saying? Old school racers. I got this motor. Let's see how much power we can get out of that thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So here goes the conversation. All right, so we're bringing the 84 in, right? Original motor, everything. That's nice. Then we go back to my 85 Blazer right here, all right? That's my toy truck. That is the truck that I want just earth shaking. You got me? Not this 84. The 84 is, I'm going to use it for delivery truck. It don't, it should just get where it's got to go and get back. But, what do you think? The 85 Blazer out here is way overcammed. That's the reason I can't get it through MARTA. So I'm thinking, how about we take that motor out of the 84 and take the motor out of the 85. Take that motor it's overcammed, change the cam in it, get it down to a milder cam, maybe leave the 4-barrel on it, I don't know yet. Shove that in that little red truck, and be done if the transmission's good. Because that little motor in that little Blazer right there's got maybe, at most, 14,000 miles on it from brand spanking new. So now I've alleviated my delivery issue, right? Then take that motor out of that 84, putting that 85 out there, and build the crap out of it. I'm thinking, I've talked to a bunch of people that are V6 people. I even talked to the guy that I trust at the machine shop and stuff like that, and he's like, well, if we do it right, man, we can get 300 horsepower out of that. Well, I got another little surprise to show you. I think we can punch it to 350. 350 horsepower out of a little 2.8. You talk about an ultimate sleeper. That's one of them you just sit around and go, how much money you got? If you want to see it run. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and I'm fixing to go out here and clean this engine bay out, get all that done, because I got to get back to the C10. I got to get that done before I can ever think about doing what I'm doing. I'm not a big, race car guy or nothing like that. I just like building cars. And, if I can get it right, and I'm sitting at a red light somewhere, and if one of these little Mustangs or Camaros come up next to that little Blazer out there, all they're going to see is tail lights and dust. That's what I'm shooting for. I would like to be able to get that thing down. I know it needs 14 gears in the rear and the front, because it's 4-wheel drive. But the Blazer is the one that I'm focused on building. And I want it to be one of them, man, that you pull up next to it, man, all you see is tail lights. With that little 2.8 in there. It might cost me a couple $1,000, to make that happen. But, dude, I don't have to tear nothing apart. I don't have to redo the whole truck. I don't have to. So, hey, hang on. We're going to go out here and clean out that engine bay, get all that stuff out, and then we'll revisit the little 85 Blazer sitting out here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys. We're not going to really... I'm not worried about all the other stuff. I just want to get all this stuff off of the engine and see what the heck it looks like. Yeah, always use gloves, man. You don't know what kind of nasty crap is in here. So far, looks pretty good. Hang on. There you go. All right, let's check the throttle. Hey, nothing stuck. Oh, there's a bunch of hay and stuff down in here, but I think we'll be all right. One thing I really hate about these little S10s, especially on these little 2.8s, man, that carburetor sitting sideways, man, just causes issues. That's the reason on that 85 out there, bought that intake so the carburetor is set straight. But this is going to be a delivery truck, so hey, if we can just get it started and running, I mean, I'm sure we're going to have to chase down vacuum leaks and all that kind of stuff. But hey, like I said, man, everything's working right. There's nothing. So, we'll see what happens here in a minute, man. Hang on. Alright, guys, we got her somewhat clean. It's going to take a lot of nitpicking. Was kind of wondering about one thing. So when I brought it in here, they told me that it's been parked since 2014, right? And here, this is why I believed them. February of 2014, right? We go inside the truck, and I don't know if y'all noticed from, the first thing I shot up when I brought it in here, but here. I see these, 2017. So, if this is correct, he was just riding around this truck on his farm, till 2017, then it quit. So, we're only dealing with 3 years, right? Let's check and see if it's got some antifreeze in it, because I'm worried about I'm worried about it having a cracked block. This has been sitting for, however long it's been sitting. But we'll see. Now, so we played with this a little bit. Like I said, nitpicking, get all that stuff cleaned out, pressure wash it a little bit. I figured it'll start and run, but we'll just see. Now, Let's take a little trip out here. Yeah, I got a Ford in my driveway. Ain't too happy about that, but we're gonna spend some time talking about the Blazer, right? I don't know if any of y'all went back and really checked out any of the old videos on this thing, but this thing sounds like a race car. All right, so hang on. All right, so I was telling you, right? This Blazer is my project car, right? I want this little 2.8 in this thing. Just smash a few V8s. That's all I want. I love this little truck. I've had this thing for about 13 years. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I have $13,000 invested in this truck. We're starting to have a little rust issue on the passenger side and stuff like that, but hey, we're gonna get it. But at the first video when I was talking about a little surprise, man, bump this thing up, where I can get it about 350 horsepower. Here, let's check it out. All right, who knows what this is, right? Supercharger for a 2.8. Now, I'm gonna have to do something about this. I guess I'm gonna call the company and see if they have an adapter, that'll turn it into, or I can turn it this way and put a 4-barrel on it. But yeah, I'm thinking that's good for at least, 50, 70 horsepower right there. And then, I'm gonna do the same thing. If I tear that one down to this one, I'm gonna bore it over a little more. Well, I'm thinking like 40 thousandths over, but I got the cam. I mean, I've got the whole thing to put this thing in here. And I'm telling you, I think, I'm not sure I got enough hood clearance, but if I have to, I'll cut a hole in the hood. But there you go. Again, I'm not a race car guy. But man, I got toys sitting around everywhere. Especially on these little 2.8s, man. I love them. They will run forever. But hey, let me know what you think. I mean, am I right? Let's take the motor out of this 85. Downgrade the cam. Mainly the 4-barrel on her. I don't know. We'll just have to see how that turns out. But downgrade the cam. Stick it, then take this engine and throw it up in that little 84 over there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have to do about the air conditioner with putting this thing on, because everything I've read or done about this supercharger, no air conditioner. So I may have to relocate that. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm thinking another $2 to $3 grand. I have a play truck, right? So there you go. A little revisit on the 85. Cleaned out some stuff under the 84. But, there's not a lot of people that sees a supercharger for a little 2.8. I think we can do what I want to do, and not have to, beat fender wells out and cut them out, and and that kind of thing. Never underestimate somebody for being resourceful. telling you right now. I've had all this stuff for at least the last 8 years, and just looking for a reason to do what I want to do. But anyway, man, just throwing this one up there, you know, to explain what I got in my mind as to what I want to do. I think it's going to turn out great. Stick around for the videos on playing with this stuff. But again, I can't get that done, any of this stuff done till I get this C10 out of my hair and be done with it, or at least till summer. And it looks like I'm going to be freezing my butt off all winter working on the two S10s. But hey, hope things are going good in your world. Hope things are treating you right in life. Appreciate you liking, subscribing. Leave comments. Please leave comments. I'm looking for some parts on the little red truck. Maybe somebody out there can help me out. But anyway, y'all take care. I'll see you on the next one.